Hello. I'm in the last Beastmoon match. I might make the stream private if nothing really happens, because I'm streaming at a weird time. I don't know. I feel like I want to talk with people about Test Realm or just record the last Beastmoon game. Because there's not gonna be Beastmoon for 2 weeks, and yeah, I could also make some spell ideas on the stream, which could be fun, like last time. I should change the stream title on YouTube. Oh yeah, I saw the new Storm Fairy spells are here. So I can see the Storm Fairy spells that I couldn't see last time. Probably no one's gonna expect me to be live. Oh, hi. I'm surprised to see you. I saw that. I think they're using some very strange spells. Did you have good games? Someone showed me the Storm Fairy spells that I couldn't see last time, so now we can look at them. Just got them sent to me, so I can show them here. Okay, let's look at the Storm Fairy spells. Why are there so many people answering me? Oh. People were answering because I posted some of the spell ideas on the Discord. I'm surprised that people actually like the Death Stormlord. Had like 4 different people answer about the Death one. They didn't react, but they replied. Let's look at the Storm Fairy. Okay, so it's in this here. Okay. Window capture, that's not good. Discord. Okay. So that's Bounce Colossus, which we've seen, and that's, yeah, Bounce Colossus. That's Life Peg, this is Myth, and this is Storm Fairy. Okay, now we can see all of the Storm Fairy spells. So... okay, now I'm seeing this spell for the first time. Let me just make the screen better. Okay, so this is one of the new spells for Beastmoon. I guess it's a 6-pip AoE. Like Fire Fairy, she also has a 6-pip AoE. That counters heal over times, which is strong, but kind of not really that impressive. It looks cool though. I love the way they chose this card. It's a beautiful card. It's sad that we'll probably be discarding this card almost all the time, because it won't be used often. Although it looks beautiful. Okay, let's see other ones. So we got this. Is this gonna be the same size? Okay, it is. That's a max power. It gives 1 pip and 125 blade. Okay. That's the dog spell. Oh my gosh, it's called Sock'em. What a... And it's a 200 hit for 2 pips. So, and 200 heal over time if you already have a heal over time. So that's not really a useful... It's not really like a super good effect. In my opinion. It's not bad, it's just high talkers. Thank you. Let me see, so, talkers. I was just looking. A Sock'em is a funny name. I like the name because it's just so ridiculous that it's actually funny. The effect, do you think, so you like this dog? I personally don't. I mean, I don't love it, I don't hate it. I guess I'm indifferent towards this dog. The animation. I love the elephants. Those are... Yeah, it does. So, Storm Fairy will have a 200 hit for 2 pips and a 250 hit for 2 pips. But the bad part is that it can't do 250 and 250. It can't do like how Fire Fairy can, or Storm Elf. Yeah, it is kind of like Death Croc if Death Croc had less health and couldn't revive others and couldn't weakness. And yeah. I forgot to screenshot the Morganthe one. Thank you for the screenshot, talkers. I love that her best card is the Storm Elephant because I love the elephants, absolutely. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great feeling to cast this elephant as your like something that you do often. Because normally the elephants aren't something that you do often in Beastmoon. Like, except Death Croc or Death Wolf, only they use elephants often. I would love to spam this like 2 times, but she has only 2 pips, so you can't. Because I just love the elephants. Absolutely. So I'm glad to see the elephant. This is her blade. It's a 75 blade and +2 ticks to a heal over time. This is a nasty side effect, and I mean it in a bad way. Increasing heal over times by 2 rounds. I mean, this seems like an effect that a big farm should have, in my opinion. I mean, it's just not a good effect. It's not a bad effect. It's not a bad effect. It's better than nothing. It's just, she's the last fairy. She's a small farm. This side effect is nothing compared to Storm Elf being able to clear weaknesses. Life Croc being able and Storm Minotaur being able to detonate, like activate heal over times. That's much better compared to like increasing it by 2. That's something that almost never happens, and it's almost never gonna be useful. So this is a horrible side effect, but who knows, we're gonna test it, and maybe something could change and it could actually be good. What do you think? Do you think this is a good effect? Like the +2 on a form with like the lowest health. 325 is how much. She also has only 2 pips. So yeah, I think this is better than Death Elf at least. This is better than Death Elf's 0 pip 50 blade. Because it has like a clear heal over time as a side effect. I think this is better compared to Death Elf. And it's for self only. This one is for anyone. Also, Storm Minotaur also has a plus 75, and he has like 425 health. So yeah, that's not great. Yeah, Detonate Hot, I mean, it's minimal. It's not really asking for much. I don't think detonating a hot is even like, it's a barely useful effect. It's something that it's actually kind of like a joke. It's not really even that great. This effect is something, I mean, I couldn't. This is just not a good effect. Sorry, I'm just annoyed. I guess I'm annoyed because I love the fairy. I love the fairy. I think she deserves better because, you know, I've already said I love fairies and I love Storm, and she's the last fairy, and it's kind of, yeah, I think I'm gonna write this in my notes. Storm Fairy Blade, change it, please. Not, bad effect. Okay. This seems really bad. We're losing. Okay. Where is the... Oh yeah, this is the Lightning Lizard. Clear damage over time for a damage over time for a damage aura. Oh yeah, we don't know. I mean, for this, we don't know, but that's because this just increases already existing cure times. This doesn't even give you anything. It's just increases a cure time that if you already have a cure time, then it increases it. So it's not giving you anything. It's not countering or giving anything. It's just increasing cure times. It's kind of like a Fire Draconian spell, which is barely useful, but at least he has 100 more health, so he can do more things. And this spell I haven't... Oh yeah, that's her anti-pacify. That's her anti-pacify spell, which is not bad. I mean, 125 and killing pacified people is not useless, and it looks nice. And we don't know the Morganth AoE. I'm predicting the Morganth AoE might be could either be a 3-pip AoE for 125 or 150, or it could be a 6-pip AoE. No, we already have a 6-pip. So the Morganth AoE could be a 5-pip AoE, or maybe an AoE that's like 4 pips. I don't know. We don't know. Yeah, this is increases a key over time by 2 that you already have. Oh my gosh, we almost won here. If I have one more turn, I will win. But I'm gonna die. Or we don't have any time. We don't have time. Everyone died at Spyro. This blade is sickening. We are at 14 seconds here in the game. And I was killing that turn. Not gonna win. I was killing that turn. Also, okay, let's look at this. So this is the spell. Yeah, that's how I think it is. I mean, that's what I imagine. Look, so I don't know, you like the dog. There's only 1 minute for Beastmoon. Last game, last game, last game. Oh, I got in the last game. I won't like sock him. I mean, because Stalkers likes the dog, I think. Which is okay. I like this type of card more. Wait. Where's the things? Oh, look. I like how these cards look. I'm not saying the effect, of course. Not the effect. I mean how it looks. Like the card, I know it's slow, but it's a cooler looking card in my opinion, the Queen Calypso and Leviathan, compared to this dog. But yeah, sock him up. Suck it up. Well, you will use a 200 when you can't find a 250. That's when you will. It's kind of like how Death Croc uses a 250 hit even when he doesn't have to, because he can't get his 200. So that's when you use that. When do you guys think Test Realm is coming back? Oh, and I heard... Wait... Oh my gosh. I need to turn this off. I'm gonna put the game music. Window capture. So far it seems as if Firecroc is the one that looks the best to me. Which one do you think looks better? I think they put that because they're like, if you deck fail, you can get an alternate card, which is still useful, but not as strong as the other one. So like it's for, if you deck fail, you got a good choice. That's not very strong, but it's still not bad. You can have more copies. Like you can have, for example, 4 copies of the 250 hit and 4 copies of the 200 hit, which means you will more consistently get a 200 hit at least, compared to a form that only has 250 hits, like Fire Fairy or Dots. So you get more large hits compared to someone who can't, compared to another form. That's why I think they put these. Like you'd be able to get a troll or a 200 hit, and the 200 hit sometimes is enough. Yeah, Firecroc seems like it's the best one. It also has the best looking cards, which is surprising. Because I didn't expect Firecroc to be the most interesting one. But it is. Let's look at the cards. So this is like a less good version of the Firewolf, but it's still useful. This is good. It's useful. This looks very beautiful. No, Firecroc is the most, like, useful, not the most interesting, but the strongest out of these, it seems. It has 100 and more damage if there's a damage over time, and this gets like 350 if you got a kill over time, in total. So that's as if you're hitting like a Storm Elf. Or more. I like you're hitting more than a Storm Elf. That's extremely strong. Like imagine 350. That's more than... It's almost like Death Minotaur, but with heal times. Kind of. A little. Because you're gonna do 250 at least. And 250, but you need a key over time. It's still not as good as Death Minotaur. How do people die so much? It's okay, we got a game. I hope Test Realm opens while I'm not like earlier, but I think it's not gonna open. Then we have this card, Ashes to Ashes. Yeah, but there's gonna be Test Realm Beastmoon with 5 new forms, which I really want to do. I really want to try the new forms in Test Realm. Dot on Nation, detonate all damage over times. That's good. I think it's for enemies only. And then we got Mash Tinder, clear shield for more damage. So this is like Fire Colossus, but better. And this 250 for 5 pips and more if you got a key over time. It's good. And this is the detonate 2 damage over times. And this 200 this is a great AoE. This is like Fire Pick spell that he has like for 4 pips at max tier, but it's better because you can make the condition yourself. Actually, you can't make it yourself, you need someone else to do a damage over time. Because you can't do it for 0. You can't make damage over times for 0. You can do it for 1. What would you... maybe we could do like spell ideas for what... how we would change these spells to be more interesting. Like Storm Fairy, for example, the Blade. We could do like together. I mean, I could do one and you could give me an idea. I like this card, how it looks, but isn't this kind of silly for Myth Elf? Like he has 350 health and he's doing a 5 pip damage over time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like my own version of this. Oh, but like I have to find the card. Beastmoon Burn TC. Ugh. What do you mean? Oh, you mean you can use the Beastmoon Burn TC for extra damage, yeah. That's if you get it. But you're right. Is the Croc gonna AoE? Okay, the Croc is giving me a blade. Yeah, I'm gonna make some cards. I might just... Okay, look at these. I like this for the way it looks. Also, I like that this is called Practical Joke. Isn't that funny? Because it's like you're trapping someone and detonating a damage over time, and that counts as a joke. I mean, it's very strange. It's a funny name. I like the name. I'm not... If I don't like a name, I'm gonna say if I don't like a name. Like Healing Hippo, I don't like that name. I mean, I don't hate it, I just don't like it. Because it's obvious. It's just a literal name. Healing Hippo. I guess if it's... Sometimes I do that with my own art. I name something... This is a good name, Meditation. I like this name. Recuperation is a nice name. Gear shift. Okay, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this so I can put it in my card maker. so I can make my own versions. Oh, by the way, did you guys see my new spell ideas that I did on the previous stream with Super Gamer and other people? We did like a death. We did death. Death Stormlord. I'm gonna show. Maybe I'll check. Actually, I'll just share my screen to my Discord where I posted them. Okay, so I'm going to the Beastmoon here, and then is this gonna show? Yeah, this is one of my spell ideas. I just did it for like experiments. They're not really serious spells. Experiments. This is a spell that Super Gamer invented as a effect. It's like turn enemy damage into healing, and it's a negative aura. And this is something for like Beastmoon, AoE 100 and clear afterlife for Beguile. So it's like a afterlife counter. We're gonna lose. But that's not bad. Okay, so where is yeah, I want to change the blade for sure. I'll change the Storm Fairy blade. She deserves a 200 blade at least. Or I don't know, 175 blade. Are we dead? I wonder if we'll be able to continue. You mean Storm Fairy, yeah. We'll make some like alternate blades for her in the final bastion side. Oh, okay. Where's the... Oh, we passed on to the next wave. I'm surprised. I should focus on the last game. Because this is the last Beastmoon like mayhem game of 2 weeks. Balance Colossus. I can't believe it doesn't have any pip. Does it have a pip giving spell? Those deferred damage over time seem really hard to use. I don't know if you guys saw them. I think he does. Let's look. So we got 300. Yeah, he does. It's this card. This is his 150 hit. And not my favorite animation, but not bad. I mean, it's better than the dog. Echo here over time, that's... I don't know if that is that ever gonna be useful. This is extremely expensive for what it does. Patient Hydra, I love Hydra as a spell animation, but I don't know if we'll be able to win with it. $200 traps, so that's like a AoE kind of. Balco is gonna be fun when randomers. I mean, when they're playing it against you. I think Balance Colossus could have had, like, I wasn't really expecting it. I was hoping for an Ice Rat. I didn't really think too deeply. Maybe a minion. I wanna see, there's actually not there's only one minion this time. Only one minion by Myth Elf. There's not really another minion. I think minions are one of the most fun parts of the game. Life Pick seems... Okay, Life Pick can only revive with this spell. And when they're playing it on you, pretty much can go either way because of Madness. Crazy how activation can... Can it really? We haven't really tested that. If it actually works. And it costs 3 pips. That could be great if it really does. Yeah, we need to test that. If it does and it's actually something... Look at this, it's 4 pips for a hit overtime. Yes, if you can activate it to revive. If it really does activate them, then and it helps, that's gonna be super good, even if it is very expensive. This round. They said after 12. What does after 12 mean? I'm afraid the test round is gonna be up when I have to sleep again. And people are gonna play like matches and I won't be able to play. It seems like they always release it when I can't play. I hope there will be people who will play when I'm, like, awake. Okay. I'm gonna make a blade. I'm making a blade now. So... It's kind of sad that Myth Elf doesn't have a Myth Vampire. Isn't it? I kind of feel like I want to eat potatoes. I'm seeing the Beastmoon weakness and the Beastmoon mantle in the spell images, but I don't have a Beastmoon blade. I guess maybe I downloaded it before. Would have been cool if Testram was up, but I think it's probably gonna be up when I'm asleep again or eating or doing something else. I should go to Spiral. I'm giving pips to the rat. Can you guys... Can you blade the rat? Or like... Maybe I should have given it to the croc, but I can't really tell if I should. Card. Storm. 75. I'm writing a blade, like I'm just preparing it here. 75. Where is the blade? Conductive blade is how it's called. Hello, Silver Turtle. We're in the last Beastmoon game, and I'm really wanting to go and test Realm, but I think it's not gonna come soon. How are you? What do you think of the new updates? There are so many things. The spell fusions are crazy. Our croc died. Oh no. Can't write the colorful letters. Okay, now I can. Okay, I got an idea for Storm Fairy. Yeah, it is, and the new area started. I haven't seen everything because they closed it and they're only opening it when I'm sleeping. Like, I haven't really seen the new area. Which area exactly? I think I'm gonna have to restart this entire program. Telenopolis, you mean the entire area? I was thinking you were mentioning a specific area. So there is no moon, like there is nothing related to moon in the spells, even though it's like the moon place, but there is no moon spell. Was it only up for 1 hour? I thought it was 2 hours or 3. What were the bugs that you noticed? Okay. I think when you're a small storm form, you should be able to do a lot of things. Because you're small, so you should be able to do many things when you're a small storm. As in extending a kill over time but by 2 rounds, that seems like something a life colossus would do. Like a big, like a life wolf. That's what I imagine a life wolf would do. School type. I'm gonna give this. Anyone wanna AOE? How did he roast them? Anyone? I gave it to the wolf. Hour is all we needed. Let's ship it at the end of test realm. But what does he mean an hour? Oh, you mean that we can put it in live realm. I understand. Like that he's acting as if we're done. Okay, I'm making a new blade now. Okay, so I made a blade now. Guys, did you just see what happened? I just gave this wolf all my pips and he went missing. Did you just see? I just gave this wolf all of my pips and he said, I gotta go, and he went missing. Yeah, maybe. I think he's gonna steal... No, he didn't. Okay, so I made a new blade for Storm Fairy, look at it. I don't know if it's balanced, but I tried to make it balanced. Where is it? I made this new blade for Storm Fairy. We'll make a lot of spells at some point. Not maybe to, I don't know if I'll make a lot today, but yeah, I made this blade for Storm Fairy. Maybe it's not like, I don't know if it's balanced, but it's like this. Oh, okay, we can hit. Why is the pig here? Yeah. This is just something I don't know, maybe it's overpowered, but I think this would be a spell that Storm Fairy could have. And it could fit. I know that she isn't supposed to like be super alive, but this would be great because now at least she could like have some kind of power and not feel like a weak form a little. Yes, exactly. I mean, she's barely gonna live. Okay, that's good too. That's also good. I was thinking because I want to like just alter the blade a little. I don't want to change the entire formula of the form. Yeah, this is an option. Another option could be... Okay, here's another. I'm gonna make another one. Maybe I could actually... I have an idea, but maybe it's not gonna be great. If I share my screen and I show Spellmaker and so this is the blade here. And another option is maybe it's 2 pips and it's 200 plus 200, and it's also... Wait, I have an idea. Or plus 300 if you got a key overtime. If you have a key overtime. I know it's very strong, but I mean, it still fits. Maybe it's too strong. Oh, this balance Cyclops just started. Why did you start alone against the Miv boss? We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die now. Okay, yeah, that's one option for the blade. Another one option, very strong. Maybe it could be lower. Maybe it could be, I mean, not this, but it could be... I don't have a weakness. We're all dead. Plus 125 a blade, or 200, or plus 200 if you got a key overtime. If you got a key overtime, that also could work. That's like the weaker version, so she doesn't have too many of those. It's more like how Myth Fairy has these 125 stuff. What else? Oh, we survived somehow, but... Weakness the boss! Please, weakness the boss. Oh no, and Croc is not using their pips. We're dead. So what does the storm do? Oh, it activates Hop. Maybe and it does blades. Let's make it 0 again. Plus 75 and maybe negative aura to the enemy. Yeah, and enemy gets a negative aura. Wait. minus 50 times like minus 50 blade. I don't know how you write this. Is it like this? Times 2 turns. I forgot. No, it's not times. It's like just this. I don't know if that's how you write it, but yeah, something like this. So you're giving someone a blade, yourself or your friend, and you're doing a negative aura on the enemy in one turn. That's also something that would be better than extending a key over time. Although it would be hard to program. It would be hard to program. Because you have to do like one thing on the enemy and one thing on the friend in one spell. So that could be like a little confusing to make. Although Balance Rat does this. Balance Rat already does, I mean, it does a regular weakness and not a negative aura. The blade on self. So maybe this could be just blade on self and negative aura on someone else. Even, yeah, it would be actually maybe a little better than the Storm Elf. If it was also a weakness. Because then Storm Elf only works if he clears weaknesses for his blade. Otherwise it's just a 75. So this could be better and like make up for how Storm Fairy only has one pip. One starting pip instead of two. We've lost completely. I kind of gave up hope when I saw that balance. When I saw that balance Cyclops going in alone and all of us dying and the rat getting drained, I was like, okay, it's over. But we actually had a little time where we could have won. Okay, I'm gonna do some Myth Elf maybe. Myth Elf spell ideas now. For that card that I don't like. The two-headed guy. Okay, I'm putting the image inside the program. I'm not playing well. The croc is pipping itself while dying at the same time, but that doesn't matter. Where's the myth card? Okay. Card type, it's an AoE and it's 5 pips. Okay, let's show it. I'm not done, but this is like the empty version. This is for the Myth Elf spell that's like a dot AoE for 5 pips, and it's called... What was it called again? Fun for All. It's called Fun for All. Fun for All. That's how it's called. And... oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm talking with... You're right. True. Oh, I gotta open a door. So this could be... I'm gonna show you what it is. Like what it actually is at the moment, so we can change it. So right now it's... Deborah is telling me that I am asking a lot out of the devs, but I'm not really expecting them to change anything. Like, really, I don't know if... I just love Beastmoon so much, and I love thinking of things for it, because I'm very passionate. I just find it fun, even if nothing changes. I don't even expect something to change. I just like making ideas, like thinking of stuff related to Beastmoon, because it's my favorite event. Of course I don't expect, and I know it's very complicated to program spells, and that they don't wanna like make their life harder. They just... Of course I understand all of this, and I don't expect anything, like I'm just doing these spell ideas for fun. Without any judgment or expectation. So right now it's a 300... I don't want to write it exactly. It's a 300 myth damage over time. It's a damage over time for like 4 turns. AoE, or 400 damage over time. AoE, or clear. It's or clear a shield for 400 damage over time. Wait, why is it moving like this? The card is not where it's supposed to be. It's okay, this is where it is. Or 400 clear for 4. Yeah, that's how it is right now. So how would it be if I changed it? If I was making this, I would probably do it something like 1 copy. It's gonna be 1 copy. This is my first thing. It's gonna be 5, maybe 3 pips, but 1 copy only. Actually, it's gonna be 2 pips and 1 copy, and it's gonna be single target spell, and it will be 100 myth damage, and something like afterlife self. It's gonna be afterlife self if minion, if there's a minion. Confuse. It's confuse everyone. Confuse everyone for a turn. So I know it's like very complicated, but it would need a lot of setup to work. Maybe it could be, actually, maybe it could be 150 or something, 125. I know it's complicated, but it's like, basically it's 125 damage for a single target, and then you afterlife yourself if you have a minion, and if when you die, you confuse all enemies for 1 turn. I think being one copy, needing a minion and an afterlife at the same time is enough to make the effect not broken. What do you think? Maybe, I mean, I want to make it like have a lot of, you need a lot of preparation to do a really crazy effect. You need a minion and you need afterlife to work. So that means if someone can counter, if someone kills you round one, you can't do it. If someone can counter minions, you can do it. And if someone can counter afterlives, you can't do it. So there's 3 ways that they can stop you from doing this. But if you do it, it's insane and really cool. And they have to try to stop you, or else they will suffer in an incredibly horrible way by hitting themselves and like not having a turn. I don't know. And also the name fits. Fun for all, so it's like confusing everyone. Everyone's having fun. That's a crazy option. I could do a more simple option. This is just like the over the top. But you know, it's myth, it's an elf and it's myth. And also we do know that the other elf, like the life one, has a beguile, even if it is for minions only. So it makes sense that a myth one would have confuse if one of the other elves has beguile. Maybe it could be confused, or maybe, okay, a simple version that's just gonna be, would be 150 myth damage and oh, I have an idea. Okay, something unique. And spy all enemies. If goodbye and spy all enemies if you have a shield. So it's like you can spy, that means you can see their card, what cards they choose. To all enemies for like, I guess, how much? 2 turns. You can spy on them for 2 turns if you got a shield. What do you think? I think that's a cool effect. I mean, this effect does exist as a option. Trying to like make the card. Wait, I put it on the other. No. I'm just gonna make it, okay, now it's exactly where it should be. Yeah, this is, one of my other options. Oh, I have someone calling me. Ugh. I can't talk right now. So these are some myth elf 5 pip dot alternative. It's not gonna be a 5 pip dot, it's gonna be this, but it's still the same name and the same image. Oh, this should be spaced out. What else could this be? Also, is test room gonna open? Probably not. I'm sick of these people saying soon, and then it comes at 3 AM for me. It's not gonna come soon. It's gonna come at 3 AM for me. Beastmoon ended. Okay, so what could this do? Another thing. Okay, what could this spell do? Let's make it like a regular AoE, like... So, it's gonna be... So for 5 pips, maybe it could be 300... No, 250 myth. Okay, how? I'm just trying to move this and it moves the entire screen. I'm trying to move something. Okay, I'm gonna just... I guess I'll change this like this. So we can see more of the card maker. Uh, 250 AoE for 5 pips and... Could be... Don't... No. Oh, I have an idea. This is still good. Or... 3... Or 400. If... Enemy has taunt. If anyone has taunt. Where is the... If enemy has... Taunt. No... If enemy has taunt. But it's too expensive. I'm gonna make it... I guess I'll make it low cost and low damage. 150 and... Not 400, but like 300. Okay, this is a more simple effect than the other ones. It's a 3-pip AoE that's weak, but if there is taunt on any of the enemies, it's gonna do massive damage for only 3 pips. Where is yeah. This one is because it's supposed to counter taunt. I should space out the damage, I think. I think someone was trying to talk to me. What? It could be also a dot. Oh yeah, I got an idea. What if it's a dot, like a 200 AoE dot? Let's make it a 200. Uh, where is the myth? 200. No, it's a damage over time. So over 3. No, 4. For forgot, do I write that? No, it's 4 turns. Or 200 for 3 pips only. If enemy has taunt. So it's like a really strong taunt counter. Maybe 225. That's another option. It could be something else. It could be if you have a minion, but that's Myth Colossus has those types of spells. Control. Forget to space out this. Let me see if it's spaced out in the actual cards. Okay, so it seems everyone got sick of me. Oh, no. I was just not seeing the right number. I'm just gonna look at the how they... Okay, so there is space between myth damage. So that it looks like an actual card. I don't really need to make it perfect. Like, I don't need to space out everything so that it looks exactly like a real card. Because it's not even my... I wouldn't choose this name or this image, but I'm trying to make it so it's like a alternate myth elf ideas. Since we see taunt so much in the game, it seems like it would be great to have more strong taunt counters. So that's why I did these. Because look, we have... Look at how many forms use taunt. We got Death Wolf, one of the best forms, and it's the one that Myth is supposed to counter. It uses taunt a lot. It's a great spell and has a shield that gets stronger if it has taunt, and has a weakness that gets stronger if it has taunt. So countering taunt is something that Myth really, like, it's good to do. Another thing is Storm Colossus uses taunt a lot, and it's not supposed to, but it does, and it's really like you see it all the time. And of course, you know, Fire Cyclops, it's not used, but it has it. And we also have Ice Draconian using taunt, and there's some minor like other ones, like Ice Minotaur can do taunt if it has a minion, and I can't think of other taunt users. Oh yeah, the Fire Draconian. The Fire Draconian minion. But that's really almost... that's a small minion. So yeah, those Death Wolf and Storm Colossus need like some strong counters. What? I don't know, if there's a point in... So I could look at the other spells that I'm annoyed by. From the new ones. The balanced Colossus ones are so confusing and strange that I can't even think of how to change them. But I really like this blade. Look, not this, oops. I like this as a Storm Fairy option. I think this would be really good because you could use this for activating hero times and saving people very easily. I think this could be a great thing for Storm Fairy. So Storm Fairy alternate blade idea. Because she could activate it on dead people and then they would revive. Which fits because fairies are known to be very, like, be able to heal. Maybe it could be something for with the minion. Oh, we could be a sacrifice minion spell. Sacrifice minion for... Okay, this is weird. For confuse. For confuse to for confuse self. Wait. For confuse self and shield and okay, this is gonna be a weird spell. And 400 absorb on self. Okay, for confuse and so like what you're doing is you are sacrificing a minion, your own minion, to confuse yourself or anyone from your friends and give them a giant shield at the same time. That's very strong and protected. For less pips. It's not supposed to be AoE. Yeah, so like you are sacrificing and confusing your friend, your minion, and you're confusing yourself or your minion or yourself, or your friends, and you are getting a big shield for this like price. A really big shield that you aren't supposed to have, like it's protected. Normally for this pip cost as a myth it would probably be like 225 and this is much bigger, so you'd have to hit yourself or like skip your own turn. You're gonna have to hit yourself probably. It's very strange, but confusing yourself seems very hilarious. Maybe it could be for an AoE, confuse self, and then AoE to like AoE shield, maybe like 300 regular shield to all friends. 250. It's too powerful if it's more. So here you're confusing yourself, you're sacrificing a minion and you're doing a giant shield to your friends. Maybe it could be 2 pips instead of 3 pips. Because it does require a lot of... Yeah, you need to summon a minion, to sacrifice it and confuse yourself and waste your turn just for a 250 shield. So I think 2 pips would be enough. I would love to continue. I just don't know if anyone wants to hear, and I do have to. I would rather like take a break if no one like cares right now. I would rather like take a break if no one's here. Can't wait for when test round comes. I don't know if yeah, let me turn this off. Wait, not this. This. Oh, I could do like gardening to get my firewolf. I do need to do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I hope when we can test forms, probably tomorrow. I hope you guys can come and test with me tomorrow. I really want to test the new forms. Okay, I'm here just to get my stuff. To make some firewolf. Because I'm trying to get tier 5. I have too many treasure cards. I don't know what to sell. I hate how much garbage we get. Wait, there's no music here. Let me put on some music. Okay, this is music by Andreas Ronberg. It's called Dark City. For the Cry Fear soundtrack. This almost broke. I was imagining that today I'd test the new forums and it would be so fun. But they have bugs. I want Myth Cyclops to have a golded minion. I want strong minions. It seems like sometimes they want like a certain form to be weak on purpose. Like they want a small form to just not be useful. Sometimes, like or a specific form to not be very good, like not weak, like not useless, just not very like as good as others. Which is okay. I mean, it's interesting how Myth Colossus has the best minions, and yet he's a large myth form that has a lot of health, so he can afford to not have the best minions. I mean, the minions are amazing, and I love it. I just think I wish we had more good minions. The minions are really cool. Oh. Let me see, I need 48. Okay, I have 25. I wish I felt very inspired as I did before. I'm just feeling despair. Here is the link to the song that we're listening to right now. Can you guys... Is everyone gonna test? I feel like everyone... I hope people don't like test all the forms without me and then stop playing. That would be horrible. Because I know that test room is probably gonna appear when I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, no one's gonna play anymore. That's very sad. Maybe I'll just not sleep. I mean, I could just... I have so many things that I need to do. I gotta write a text for my exhibition. I gotta go and move a bunch of paintings to somewhere. And I also need to clean my email, which is 99% full. And I need to respond to all the messages. And I need to try to think of a painting that people like. And help my mom. Gardening is kind of annoying. Maybe I should have been making death seeds. I guess I want too many forms. But I don't need to rush. When Death Minotaur comes, I do want to get it at tier 5 fast. I don't have almost any idols for it. Yeah, I have one Death Minotaur. I don't know where it came from. I'm at full again. Oh, I could go and craft some... No, I can't. Brandon by Craft Your Soundtrack. Oh, I'm so close. I only need 11. Actually, I need 10, because I already have one more. Let me look at the... Just looking at the stuff. think I have autistic burnout. You guys wanna see? Soon I Will Be Dead by Andreas Romberg. I think I have this. Maybe. So how long was... Okay. Thanks everyone who was here. I'll stream tomorrow. Please test the forums with me, please. If anyone can. We're gonna rate Cookie. Thank you everyone who was here. See you when we can test the new forms. Goodbye.
I'll probably open up in a little bit. Wait up again? Well, let's keep waiting up. I don't know how much health I have. I actually have a bit of 2,500. Okay, I'm fine. I think I'm fine. I may be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and play it up one last time. I should be good, though. I shouldn't die here. I'm like fairly certain I'm just not gonna die here. Unless they, I guess, unless the person, I guess, mantles me. Nope, he didn't. Okay, whatever. I'm pretty sure we just did. Wouldn't it be funny if they had, like, people, and they just appeal me? Yeah, we should just go down to the again. If we somehow don't kill, he goes again. Just double hit again and he kills. Alright, well, one lived. That's fine, we'll just go here. Someone redeemed, like, the note from shipping, and I was like, but I'm a death. So I thought it was a death post. Only when they need a refill than me, and if anything, honestly. I feel like that's not one that just genuinely never really use their potions. To that. That is true, I did die a lot there in that fight. That fight was very, very, very annoying. This is just a new channel point reward? What do you mean? I'm always down for new channel reward ideas. Honestly, like, I am always genuinely down for new channel reward ideas.